Okay, save money on your utility bills. Love the sound of just hearing that, right? So here to explain is Anthony Gladeau, from Home Auditor from Columbia Gas. It's good to have you here.
I'm glad to be here.
I think this is a great idea because we hate getting those bills every month and we see them rising sometimes. And we think, what can we do to cut back? And you're here to talk about this great home assessment that we can do.
Yeah, Columbia Gas offers great programs to help reduce energy bills. The Home Performance Solution Program, it's eligible for anybody that is a Columbia Gas customer. We offer 2 different packages. We have a home energy audit, which is ideal for houses 1970 and older.
Okay.
And that's $50. And then we have a home energy assessment, which is 2 hours, and it is ideal for houses that are 1970 and older.
So how does it really work, I guess? Well, first, you just give customer service a call at Columbia Gas?
Yeah, so
set up
you
an
can
appointment?
you can go to columbiagasohio.com/home energy audit. You can get some information there. You can get some details on what happens and sign up for an audit.
So are these some of the tools that when you come out to the home that you use?
Yeah, so we have a thermal camera. It's infrared. It shows us if there's insulation in the walls, if there's some missing in places. It helps us determine if there's energy loss there or not. And then here we have a combustion analyzer.
Combustion analyzer?
Yeah, combustion analyzer. We use
things
that to test like the furnaces and hot water tanks. We can get the efficiency to the 1/10%, measure carbon monoxide levels, and make sure everything's running properly and safely.
Okay. What about that long gadget?
That is part of the combustion analyzer. It actually
that is part. This is one of it. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Yep, it actually goes
see
right
that was
into
all
the
looped.
exhaust, and it gives us the readings. It breaks it all down.
Okay, and then last but not least, we have another one.
Last but not least, we have a gas leak detector that will allow us to check for any gas leaks. We want to make sure everybody's safe. We don't want to have any safety issues or problems with that.
So what do you feel like when people do this and they spend the money to do this, what do they get out of it?
Well, through the program, we do a complete inspection of the house. It's custom to your house. We check wall insulation, attic insulation, airflow. When it's all said and done, we make a custom report to that person's house, and then we offer rebates towards insulation improvements if they like to use them, up to 40% off the cost, which can lower your gas bills.
Wow.
And then in the summer, it also helps with your air conditioning costs, so you benefit year round.
That's a really interesting point too. And then, so there's certain areas, correct me here if I'm wrong, but Lorain County, are those areas where people get extra discounts, Elyria area?
Lorain and Elyria are automatically qualified for a assisted program, which gives you even better discounts. You pay a flat rate price of $300, no matter how much insulation work and air sealings are approved through the program. So it can be a huge, huge savings.
So what's the biggest energy loss or the problem that maybe is causing our heat bills to rise that people don't think about that this would help with?
The main thing that I see in most houses is the attics. There's a lot of air leakage, which is not good because heat seeps right out through, or in the summer, heat can push into your second floor, and then the insulation is nowhere near where it needs to be, or there's none at all.
Okay, so when would you feel like there's a time that people need to make sure they're doing this? And then how often would you do it more than once, clearly, over time?
I mean, if you get your house insulated properly, you're pretty much good for the lifetime unless codes change, then you would have to check about that. But it's just a good time any time to do it is good. Fall,
Fall's good.
Prepare for winter.
But you're saying so one time if everything's good to go for a while, you wouldn't have to have someone come back?
Nope.
If you're living in that home for a while, a decade or so? Or?
Yeah, I mean, 10 years would be sufficient. You could have it checked again and make sure everything's running properly, especially like the safety test, checking your furnace and hot water tank
Did I miss
out.
what this was real quick?
Yeah, so when you have an energy audit done or a home energy assessment, it includes a free energy saving shower head and
nice.
Yeah, and then also a programmable thermostat.
So do you know roughly how much people would see savings on their bills when it comes to this? Is that too hard to predict, depending on the house?
It varies house to house, depending on the age, what insulation is already there or not there. But it can be anywhere from 10% to 30-40% off their gas bill.
That's pretty darn good. So we're checking out here the screen. Again, if you want now, you can call to schedule or you can visit columbiagas.com and you get $50. Wait, so it's $50. This is a $500 value that you're getting for $50.
Yes. If you did this through a private party, it would be a very expensive process.
Wow.
But through Columbia Gas, it's greatly discounted And you can call 1-877-644-6674
Love
to get
it.
information or schedule an appointment if you'd like.
Some info you can use. Thank you so much for being
You're
here.
welcome.
Really appreciate it.
Thank
Learned a
you.
lot from you today.